We're live and without the child. Hello there, folks. Welcome to another installment of Told Freely. Yay. And we got Country here today. I'm going to move that back some. And he playing with the mic. Now, hopefully y'all can hear him today. So, today we got new weed. But before we get started, I want to ask you that you please, subscribe, like, share, hit the notification button so you know when we get our next videos. Tell people about the show. Give me a thumbs up and a like. And we need some subscribers, so come on with the subscribers. And also,
3K subscribers by the end of July. 3,000 subscribers.
That's right.
Y'all get 3,000 subscribers. We giving away free hats. Free fucking hats for 1,000 subscribers.
He always doing the scrap.
And we gonna pick y'all by random. Y'all get all these.
That went off.
Oh, what went off the mic?
Oh, okay, you went off. Okay, that cost us like $40 just to make that hat.
Yeah, that's why we need 3,000 subscribers so we can support it.
I don't know if you get one like that. That was expensive. But anyway,
They say tokefreely. So you don't even have to ask. Can you read? I'm blind, bitch. I just smell it.
You have to keep the mic up on your face, up to your mouth. Anyway, we want you to check out our other endeavors with Soul Time and Country and Mr. Reese on Spotify, Anchor, iTunes, iHeart, Overcast, Pocket Cast, and Radio Public. Also, come check out my merchandise over at Teesprings and our site at www.tokefreelytokegear.store. Come check us out. We got some nice garments over there. Check us out.
Subscribers to that site too. So 6,000, y'all get a lot of hats.
And we're also trying to raise $100,000 so we can open our first Toke Freely adventure store. I think that's what I'm gonna call it, an adventure store.
On matchups, we put up 20 grand. You pack matchups with 20.
Sounds good to me. It's just one problem. Where the hell we gonna get 20 grand from?
I'll make that.
Okay, country gonna provide 20 grand. Okay, and I think was that everything?
Yeah.
Go check out our cash shop. It's $ Toke Free. So donate, help us out, help us grow. So today, the name of our weed is called Grumps. That's Grumps. It's called Grumps. And we had this weed before.
Yeah. But we never rated it.
Right, because we smoked that stuff up, man, like crazy. But it's called Grumps, and so let you see what it looks like. Oh, there we go. See, I'm sitting far back this time, so wait a minute, hold on. Let me get it a good.
It's a little dark green with light orange and
It
light
is
green
dark.
overtones on the top.
All right, that's the weed.
That's a good description.
That's a good look right there.
You got a little red, but it's mostly got orange and light green bottom with dark green bush. That's how it looks. Now you know how you get a rose red on top, it's dark on top, but at the bottom is green. See how it is down there?
You described it exactly.
Right. And then so that part is orange with the light green, then you got red and dark green on the top. So it's very dope. It's pretty
He's right. Yeah, let's check out the texture.
Oh,
it is really gummy.
It's super dope. That shit.
Yeah. And I have a feeling when it breaks down, when it dries out, it'll probably become. Oh no, I got a dry piece. Yeah. So if it dries out, you'll get some good consistency out of it.
That's that Snoop Dogg weed.
But it is extremely sticky. But there's a few dry pieces in there. Okay, and the smell.
Oh, great.
That smell is great. I don't know.
I through the bag. I was like,
yeah, we smelled it.
I didn't even know the name.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're telling you too much of what we're doing in the hood. You know how you hood hunt.
It's got a fruity smell, but it also got like a mint smell to it.
Green, like really green.
Is this
first I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
that smell gonna get a high rate, but
it's got a great smell.
That's gonna be.
I don't know, because it's not. Well, yes, it is. I can't lie on that one. It's pretty sticky. So, Country got the joint. We're gonna smoke out of the what's it called?
Unbleached
comb. You know, I've grown a liking towards those. So
I mean, they good to get a show with.
They good for anything. Shit, I like because you can't taste the paper, and it's rice paper, one of my favorites. You know. So
excuse me ahead of time, but as we found out earlier, this shit got high probability. So
oh hell yeah!
Part is bark.
Let's go. Yeah, it's gonna be some barking, folks. It's gonna be some barking. See, I'm wearing green. See me. You gonna see at least 3-4 videos with green because I'm trying to generate money. That's the only way I know how. Wear some green, generate some money. Well, the only way I know how, but you know what I'm saying. Helps bring money. You know. Also, don't forget to. Don't forget to come check out my social media group on Facebook called Weed Smokers Unite. Come over there. We have lots of fun. We have videos. We have pictures of marijuana. We have little memes, and then I ask questions that nobody wants to seem to answer. But anyway, I think they just like the weed stuff and stuff I show. But I appreciate because it's really growing fast.
That's why we like these cones got this.
Right. It's really growing faster than I can keep up with. So, and I want to appreciate thank those people for coming over there to that too. So this is actually my second taste of the weed, but I'm going to describe it to you. It tastes like it smells. So pardon the bark, because you're going to bark off this weed. I'm taking little totes. I still can barely fight back the cough. But this weed tastes like it smells. It's very, very sweet smell. It's got a very sweet taste, but it's strong as hell, man. This is some strong ass weed. And it's called Grumps. Grumps. If I spelled it right. There you go. Because listen, I can't take no big ass toast off that weed. I'm already high. But the taste is sweet. No chemical taste, no aftertaste. And you can taste the weed. So far, I can't say it's consistent through the joint. We haven't finished the joint. But my assessment is it's going to be consistent through the joint. It's going to be a full body joint. That's my prediction. You know, usually this kind of weed, I always say that it's a little rare, you know, because it has so many combinations that weed smokers like me in country like. Has the potency, has the taste, has the kick, the consistency. The only thing is missing for me, the texture. But I don't think the texture is going to be enough to throw me off of giving this weed really high scores. You know, that's a minor. Yeah, that's a minor problem. You know. But if you older guys, old smokers like me, try these out. You know, bless you. Try these out. These are very, very, very nice weed. You don't taste nothing but weed. I love that.
And that's a full size. They got minis.
Oh, they got smaller than these? Oh, well, you gonna have to. How many you get in that box?
6.
For the same price?
Yeah.
That seems like more like a deal than 3 for $2.50.
Yeah, but they 6 they minis though.
So about the side of a joint I roll or something? See, that'd be perfect for me.
It'd be nice for a person that just like smoking joint. It's like if you trying to stop smoking blunt so much.
I think, you know what? I think y'all should come off of those, you know. Come off those blunts because that's tobacco. You mixing cigar tobacco with
really like you smoking hand.
Yeah.
I was agreeing with Reese. I was really with the cigar in a way. It's really like you smoking half and half.
Yeah.
And you're really smoking one thing, but this is kind of natural.
Came prepared. Excuse me, I keep forgetting I'm on camera. Sorry about that. Woo! That way you make all your juices flow. Shit. I'm talking about fries up in here. I don't mean your juices. I mean, you know, like.
If a woman is your juices flow, leave us like that.
We like flowing juices.
And your juices flow, through yourself.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, most definitely. And then what juices would they be flowing? Okay, that we would want to see.
Right.
None at all, I can predict. None at all.
Wouldn't that be weird if you met a homosexual and you told you that when I see dudes that make me horny, my booty hole get wet?
Oh, see, he always talk about me going down a rabbit hole, and it's you going down a rabbit hole. Will you leave gay guys alone? I mean, they have enough problems,
but,
you know.
I would take that as a compliment, though. I'm like, oh, well, damn, I'm glad I
you would take that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So if I was a gay guy and I say country, my booty juices flow.
Right, I would like, I'd be like 100% curious yours. Like, how many guys make your asshole get wet?
Oh, that would be something you want to discuss.
Was it the way I walk, nigga? Why? Because I want to cut that shit the fuck off. I don't want to.
It's too late. They already juices are flowing.
Right,
It's already too late.
I want to stop that. That's why I was going. I'm like, I'm flattered.
I've had gay guys. I had a couple of gay guys in love with me. I mean, in love with me. I don't know what they thought was going to happen. I don't know what they thought was going to happen. Now I was going to say, you know what? I'm going to give up pussy. I'm going to give up pussy and just take me some, we're gonna make some lot of gays mad, so just no offense.
No, but, I only had, in my real life, like regular, I was just joking about the booty shit.
Well, of course you was joking. We didn't know you was
my real life, I did have this one dude that kept messing with me. He was I was a chef and I used to go do, you're a chef and do everything. So I was doing this banquet and it was for Jewish. And this dude, all night long, he's like, hey, sexy. He was like a Mexican, but he kept trying to holler at me. I had to walk that nigga to the bathroom and say, man, you know what? If you don't stop, I told him I'm not homosexual. I don't like men. I'm gonna take you after this motherfucking show and beat the fuck out of you.
Ooh, the hate mail we gonna get off that one.
I wasn't even playing. I got right in his face. I said, I ain't even playing. I said, not to mention all my chef equipment. I was trying to let him know all these butcher knives. Like, I want to be out here playing.
Yeah, you ass be sitting in jail right now.
Listen though, he didn't say shit to me no more than that.
What? Would you?
I was
or ever?
I was dope. I keep hollering across the room about how sexy I am. I'm like, come down into the bathroom.
It was a guy, I ain't gonna say I had a guy.
That beat the fuck out you.
But it was a guy, I was working with shortly before I met my wife, because we all, I met my wife working at the same place. And it was this dude, a big old gay guy, one of them manly kind of gay guys.
What he thought?
And he thought he could, like brutally, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's gonna take it, you know what I'm saying, or what? Whatever he was gonna do, he came across, put his arm across my neck one day, and then like added pressure, I damn near threw that motherfucker down a flight of steps, man. I told him, I said, don't play that shit, man. Don't ever do that shit to me again, because he's always come to work and say, hey man, I just saw a hooker on the street look just like you. I was like, what? And the group I was hanging around at the time and shit, I think they was taking it as like we was talking shit. There's a stand right there. You can put the stand probably right here and screw it up. I know, because the volume on the speaker ain't very loud. Matter of fact, it's all the way up. Yep, that's all the way up. No, it's just. I had this music on the same. Remember, I told you, if we take this music any lower, it's gonna mix with our voices. And if I stick it over here, it's gonna like drown us out. So, listen, I have the studio stuff fixed up, but then let me finish the story. So he comes in, puts his arm around me and shit like that, and he gonna say, yeah, he said that shit again, because he said it like 3-4 times. And he said, yeah, man, I keep seeing this girl, this hooker on the street look like you. Is that you in drag? I'm telling you, I damn near pushed that motherfucker. I pushed him so hard that he went backwards, holding on to the railing. And I hope he's listening. He went backwards, holding on to the railing, on the steps, backwards onto the railing. And then he almost fell down the part because he was holding himself in the momentum, and he almost went down the other side. And I told myself, I don't play. I said, don't you ever put your hands on me again, man. Ever. Put your hands in it. You know, I have a thing about people that do that shit. I have a thing about people that go, hey man, hey, that kind of irritates the fuck out of me. I have to really like you. You know, somebody do some shit like that. You know,
I used to be like that, but I realized it's a black thing, or it's a nerve condition.
Why you say that?
Because that's the only thing I don't see black people doing.
I mean, you do it to me occasionally, but you like, Reese. But I'm talking about no, somebody who do it all the time.
I'm saying it's a black thing. Or it's a nerve
that is so. I have almost knocked so many people out for doing that, man. You know, I had this guy named it makes him. His name was Melvin Milner. That motherfucker was sick. I remember that because he had the same birthday as mine, born in the same year as mine. You know, and I kept thinking, I was this motherfucker trying to take my identity or some shit. And he kept hanging around me and shit because we both had our names was like so close. You know, and our birthdays supposedly had the same birthdays. I didn't believe him and shit. You know, and that was one irritating brother. That was one irritating brother, man. God, I tried so hard not to dislike him. But I couldn't help it, man. If he wouldn't hit you like this, he'd come and slap you in the back. You know, that motherfucker come slap you in the back and then don't hold back. You know, not like that. But they come, you be like, man, what the fuck? You know, and I had to tell him one day, I said, man, if you do that again, they ain't gonna find your ass in the morning. You know, because I came in to work a night shift with him when I was working day shift. And we be me, him, and a few other people in the cafeteria and shit. And he always want to walk behind you and slap you upside the back and shit like that, man. And I was sitting there eating, talking with a couple of fellas and shit, man. He's like, hey, Reese. You know, and I turned around. I said, man, you do that shit one more motherfucking time. He so see him in my face because he was like, I'm going to still hit you. I said, man, you hit me? I'm sorry. They ain't going to find your ass come morning. That's exactly what I told him. I said, they ain't going to find your motherfucking ass come morning. And the boys was fucking with this. Like, Reese, what you going to do? I said, I'm going to drag his ass over to the elevator shaft because they don't have it on at nighttime and push his motherfucking ass down it. That's exactly what's going through my mind. You know, and we on the third floor. He wouldn't have made it. Okay.
Well, he probably really fucked up.
I've been in jail probably for the rest of my life, but you know. But that is the thought that went through my head, man. I wanted to eliminate that motherfucker. I ain't gonna even lie. And I hope he's listening. If he alive.
Hey, from my head,
you were a weird brother.
Being like having street fights and shit. Do you ever have them same reflexes like if somebody do something wrong, you automatically like?
In the street, I'm more responsive. In the street, because that's how I, learn how to fight. I'm more responsive. I'm more laid back. A person could really take advantage of me if I'm laid back in the crowd and I'm trusting people. They can really get me there. But if I'm in the street, man, I would kill a motherfucker in the street. I would kill a motherfucker in the street. Especially if I don't know you and I see you trying to hurt me.
What I'm saying is like research. Like, say I was in the house with my girl the other day, and I was just sitting
you mean like
on the computer, and she did something, and I was finna hit her. I'm like, girl, you keep fucking with thug flexes.
Well, when I was getting back into my training, and when I had my very set
I think when you fight and do something for a long time,
yeah, you
it's
do.
almost like an animal instinct.
Well, for me,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's like, if I be asleep and she walk in the room, man, I almost threw my phone, and she's like, hey, I'm throwing through your phone. I'm like, you wake
that's because all the criminality shit he did over the years, he don't trust nobody. For me, it's a little bit different. For me, it's a little bit different. When I work out a lot, when I would practice martial arts a lot, Bonnie could not sleep in the bed with me. Because I would kick and chop her ass and because I'd be having dreams I'm working out or I'm fighting, and I wake up in the morning and she got a bruise here and a bruise. I was like, what the hell happened to you? You ought to know. What? You and your damn kung fu sleeping. That's what she called it. Kung fu sleeping. I said, kung fu sleeping. She said, you be kicking me in. Listen, one day, man, I woke up because I had this dream that I had this guy in a headlock. And I woke up and had Bonnie in a headlock. But she was sleeping so hard. And it wasn't pressure. It wasn't no pressure. But I had my arm around it and I woke up. I said, man, what the hell? But I was in the dream, I was choking the shit out of this motherfucker. I had him in the, I had his neck in that headlock and I woke up and I had my arm around just the top of her head like this. I was like, oh shit, she didn't wake up. Damn, I just told on myself.
Nigga talk too much.
Yep, I sure enough, fuck dude.
Never heard
And she don't even know this. Now the whole fucking world knows it. They be like, man, your husband sleep with you, the headlock and shit, you know. But I used to kick up. I used to kick her all the time, man, and chop her and shit. I be, you know, she would literally get out the bed and go sleep on the couch and shit like that. But this was like 20 years ago, you know, when I was deep into my martial arts. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Stop walking up on me.
That's why I limit myself. Oh boy ain't called me yet. You know, that's supposed to be gun training. And no, I don't train. I pick out people that have abilities to learn quick. Other than that, I won't fuck with you and you can't pay me. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm letting the public know that right now. That I don't want students. I pick my students. You know, I've been trying to get Country to learn, but he's so into boxing.
Pay me now. Pay me fees.
They said, you know, they said a true master, which I'm not, but they said a true master only
charge you need rent.
No, right, they only teach martial arts if they got food. You know what I'm saying? Because people that's really into martial arts don't really charge you for it. Now they charge you for it because this society we live in. But you really found, you know, a teacher that got interest, you know. All right, don't get into your fantasy martial arts.
No, I'm just saying, with all the movies that's out, people do that.
Nobody teach for free no more.
No. I'm not saying nobody teach for free, but when you see people that's like immortal, like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, over like Bruce Lee,
now,
everybody want to be a bad motherfucker.
Now, I can say Mike Tyson learned how to box for free.
No, I'm saying, but everybody most boxing for free. Everybody want to be a bad motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When you get in a club, that's when you pay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You know, I thought they make you pay just like martial arts.
No, it's in fees.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
know that. You got to come in the door. When I first started taking martial arts, they had to come in the door. It's $40 a month. That would be a bargain to pay $40 a month now, especially to know what I know. That would be a bargain. But I am looking for a very talented person that don't have any fighting skills, because I want you to be like a newborn baby. But if you can hold your own in a fight, that's basically all I want. If you can hold your own in a street brawl, you know, I would love to have one student. One. Okay. But you have to pay. It's not free.
$40 a session.
No, it's going to be like $300 a month. You know, inflation got done. You know. And that's still cheap. Because I know places that charge more than that.
So the motherfucker punch through the wall for $300 a month?
For $300 a month, you be punching through walls, through boards, you know, and maybe through a few people. But no, see, most people is not going to last. That's why none of my students ever last. Because they don't have to, these kids don't, that's why they teach them like they teach them. You know, and the big things like that with the groups and shit. And they're not really learning as much as they could learn if they had just a few students and they had more time to spend there. You spend 30 minutes a day, 45 minutes a day, or an hour there at the club. That's not enough. And you're probably not there every day. You're probably there maybe as much as 2 to 3 times a week. You learning is a slower process. For me, it's even slower than that. You know, the last student I had gave up on me. You know, Lindsay. Lindsay learned how to fight, and he left it like that. He learned how to fight a little bit. He left it like that. You know, he started out with the dedication. I told him that. Yeah, I said, "You the worst student I ever had." I said, "But you got potential." You know, he was so insulted. I told him he was the worst student. I said, "I was the worst student in my class. I was the worst student. I was timid. You know you know, couldn't take a punch and shit. You know, so being the worst is not the worst, because you have the opportunity to be better. You know." And he had that chance to be. If Lindsay would have gave me 2 years of himself, really gave me 2 years of himself, he'd be a hell of a fighter right now. He'd be a hell of a fighter. Then he would have lost that weight he wanted to lose. You know, he just didn't do it. You know, and I would have, you know, had me a pretty good student. But old boy that we met down the street, he's actually what I'm looking for, but I have my doubts about him. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to teach somebody and they go out there and give you a bad name.
We about to grade this bud.
Hey man, we can grade the bud whenever. We ain't even through with the joint. We have to finish the joint. We have to finish the joint to grade the weed.
I can't make it. Sorry.
Well, he can't make it, but I can. Pass the Dolce, boy. Pass the Dolce to the left-hand side. See, when you got an old timer like me that can smoke some weed, smoke your ass under the table, this weed is strong, though. It is strong. And we smoked the joint before this. You know, we smoked like a small joint just to, you know, make sure it was the Grump. You want to grade it? Oh, you can't do that and hold the mic at the same time. Don't drop the mic. You know. I could grade it while I'm smoking. Oh shit, country! I didn't write down this. But we can do it as we go. We can do it as we go. Of course, I write the shit all the time. So we can do it right now. Smell. I'm gonna let you. There go the one behind you. Can you explain why to the folks why I smell the 10?
Like somebody just fresh cut. It just smells great. I don't really. But like it smells fruity with like a touch of like somebody just cut it down. So it's a good start. But it had to have some crystals on it. We just didn't get real close, but it's a good grade. I would definitely say that Mary Jane is sexy.
Okay. I would say he's 99.9% right. We got an excellent smell to it. It's almost like something you could eat. Wow. You know, it's very, you know, fruitalicious. That's the best way I can say it. Yeah. Very fruity smell, but a delicious aroma. You would go back for seconds. So I'ma say I would give the smell a 9.
My grade.
What's your grade? My. All right.
I mean, everything ain't getting a 10. Believe me, I would just give that smell a 10.
I agree. I mean, a 9 or a 10 that's not really okay. Okay, now taste.
I don't have to give that a respectable 10. Yeah.
Well, I'm tasting it right now, and I would have to agree. But why? Okay.
It tastes like what you smell. It's all the way through. I mean, it's just dope. Them two parts is just real clean, easy. Yeah.
Okay. He's right. The taste, it's consistent. It tastes like it smells, you know, and it tastes sweet. That don't mean it tastes fruity, but it tastes sweet. It smells sweet. It tastes sweet. It's got a very mellow taste to it, but it's very, very strong. Be honest. Yeah, as strong as it is, I thought I would be able to smell the THC off there, but actually I can't. I just smell like just the loudness of the weed, you know. Yeah. You don't really smell it. You don't smell that THC, and it's got no aftertaste, you know. So I agree. I give the taste a 10 too. Okay, flavor.
Well, I mean, it's consistent always.
You through? Yeah. All right.
It's consistent always through. The same smell, the same taste, the same flavor. So them overall parts is just good. All around.
I can't say nothing against that. Right. Okay. I have to agree. The flavor would usually, like I say, right. If the taste and the smell is a 10, usually the flavor, in most cases, it's probably a 10 too. And since it's got a good flavor, no aftertaste, it's being consistent. I'm still smoking the joint. It takes a long time to smoke this joint though, but this is what I've been finished with regular joint. But yeah, I have to say the flavor's a 10 as well. Texture.
Oh, I had to get an 8. That shit too fucking sticky, man. It ain't even be stuck in your grinder. You have to go get that shit out. That shit was sticky.
I agree. I give you that 8. I give you that 8. You're absolutely right. Buzz or high? I'm talking to you, country.
I don't know, man.
Buzz or high?
I had to get it at a 10. High as fuck. I tapped out. I tapped out like Madison, like 1, 2, 3, I'm down.
But you always tap out when you get cooking.
Yeah, that's just smoking. That Grumps, and it's like third time.
I wouldn't say a 10, okay, but I would give it a 9. Would you agree to that? Well, if it be a 9 plus, might as well be a 10 cut.
I'll tell you why.
All right, we'll give it a 10.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
It's because me and you know this is our third time back, and it's been consistent every single time.
Uh-huh.
It ain't been like gelato, this line of water, this. That shit was consistent every time. It's the same.
You got the lighter? Okay, and that's why you would give it a 10?
Yeah.
I just think I have to concur.
Alright.
I have to agree. I was going to say I could give it a 9, but when every time I take a toke off this joint, I'm getting higher and higher. Okay, so we're gonna give Buzz a high 10, this is like the second time we've gave Buzz a high 10. We don't normally give them 10s. Point of peak.
I don't know, I wasn't right at the beginning. I would say for me it was like almost halfway. When they hit you, it's like the Incredible Hulk. I
have to disagree with you on that. I think it's right in the beginning. I think soon as that first toke you took, you was barking.
Yeah, I knew
that first toke you took. So to me, that's a 10.
I knew that from the joint, though.
Yeah, but for me, that's a 10. That's a 10. You can't even debate that one. Accessibility.
I would say a 9. It's accessible to get, but it might not always have happened. That's something you gotta keep running across.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you gotta keep running across it.
My fault.
I mean, it's accessible, but they keep running across it here and there. You know.
Okay, quality.
That's it.
Overall quality, you would give a 10?
Yeah.
I have to agree. No, I don't disagree. It's not. It's gummy, but it's not enough to, I think, take away from the overall quality. So I agree. I agree. Quality would. Well, you say accessibility 9, and you said quality would be a 10. All right, potency. I'll give it 10. Damn, country, you don't have another almost 100. Yeah, I mean, 2 tokes off this joint, you high.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it ain't no bullshit. You high. And you gonna be coughing.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna give it a 10. Okay, and coughability.
I couldn't get lower than a 9, but I don't know if it's quite deserve a 10.
I would not say a 10 because I wasn't coughing along, but I was taking small tokes. The first one had us coughing like.
That's why I wouldn't give it.
Okay, a 9. I agree, a 9. I don't know because we was doing some halifax coughing. You know what? I'm gonna chance it, and we're gonna get. This gonna be the second time coughability ever gets a 10. We're gonna get coughability a 10. And I don't even need to calculate it. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 89 plus 8 is 96, 97. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 9 plus 7, 97.
Yeah, I said 97.
No, I said 97. Anyway, that, you know, is excellent, right?
So the other shit we don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, the grading on the stickiness, that's from off the rip, but you never know. It might be laid on, dried out, might be a totally different thing.
You sure might. It might even could become a perfect.
Right. So,
but this is one of the highest scores. We don't get 97s. We get some 95s and 90 stuff like that. But our Grump got a 97, and it's well deserved 97. Yeah. So for the month of June, 2000. Well, we don't keep a score on 98, but would you buy it again? We put yes or no. Yeah. You know, yes. We would buy it again. So let me show that again. Yes, we would buy it again. It gets a 97. This Grump, OG, some of the best you're going to find out there. Oh, excuse me. Makes you belch too. But some of the finest you're going to find out there, I don't think it's much better than this, I have to say. Because this we have been searching, and we got lucky enough because we had some before. And Oh shit, we gotta take that off of there. That's copyright problem there, you know.
We do not own
And
the rights to
that's
that
right. We do
music.
not own the rights to that music by Denise
What
Wells.
the fuck?
You know. So y'all won't fuck with us, YouTube. But anyway, we have been searching for this weed and we finally found it. We finally found the guy. And we weren't disappointed. It's great weed. Go out and get you some. It's called Grumps. It's an OG. And that's going to be the end of the show, folks. So until next time we meet, God bless and talk freely, folks. Bye-bye.